My lord, have you reached the Imperial District? I've never been there myself, but I would venture a guess that those exclusive areas must be decked with majestic scenery and magnificent splendor. However, the security level for the living quarters is also extremely high, with many guards patrolling even during dormant periods. Something's off about this place. It's too quiet and the security is relatively lax. Could this be another trap? Please forgive me, but I do not have enough data points to make a judgment. It doesn't matter, I'm too deep in the Tiger's Den to stop now. May you succeed, my lord. Okay, what's this area over here then? If that's actually where I needed to go, then what's over here? Oh, okay. Oh, another node. Yeah, we want Cloud Piercer. Ooh, more GM fertilizer. That's really good. Alright, let's go give this to Shanshan. Yeah, more fertilizer, that means the tree can grow even taller. Easy with the fertilizer, excess breeds its own downfall. People aren't better off the more food they eat. But isn't more always better? Not always. What's wrong? Then should we stop using fertilizer? Did you still want to find out how tall this thing can go? I do. Well, now I'm just as curious as you are. Continue with what you've been doing. I'll deal with it if something goes wrong. Sure. Have you ever played with clay? Here for you. This feels like really good clay. We should be able to make some ceramics with it. Does the Peach Blossom Village also know the art of ceramics? Of course. How do you think we made our urns, cups, and bowls? Earthware and ceramics are two very different things. The techniques passed down by the village's elders aren't anything to sniff at, you know. How about this? I'll make you something to show you what I mean. Do you need any cups? I'll fire up an engraved cup for you. I have enough cups, but just do your best. And don't even think about eating any of that clay. How is that? This toad is extremely rare and rumored to be delicious, but there have been no records of what it actually tastes like. How? How does it taste? How is this even possible? It's crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. You can't call this a bona fide high-end meat. What? Really? It's the most delicious thing I've eaten here. No, it might be the best damn meat I've ever had. Shenong, what's wrong? Shenong cake. What happened? Why are you yelling my name? Who are you? Where am I? Okay, no wonder there weren't any records. So it induces momentary amnesia. I have a question. If we were kidnapped by you monsters, where did we originally come from? The pale blue planet. My hometown is blue. It was, at least when we discovered it. Your home is just like pink, like oceans and life as far as the eye can see. But due to the presence of New Kunlun, it's probably just a land of ice and snow now. So your sorcery can change entire worlds. Unbelievable. It's all my fault. Okay, I didn't know I already had fed him one. So that one up there that he has is the last healing upgrade. This is a pottery wheel? Uncle Chubby made it for me. Look, it's red goofing clay, and that stuff's so rare, it might as well be priceless. It'd be such a waste to process it without the proper tools. I thought he was just going to need something small. For a blood spot, he should be able to make those delicate talus statues with these now. You guys are certainly taking it easy. I thought of a new theme for my next piece. What is it? It's a secret. Oh, now you've got me a little curious. Just look forward to the final product. No matter what shape your next masterpiece takes, just make sure to be gentle with that wheel. Retribution awaits those who mistreat machines. No way, just a few days, that sounds... Weren't you going to climb up to have a look? Haha, you might not know this, but Anong is afraid of heights. I just get a little dizzy in tall places is all. I guess he was just bragging when he said he'd get those magic peaches. I'd be able to get them if I could grow a pair of wings like you monsters. That might not be a good thing. Why do you say that? Ever since you said excess breeds its own downfall, I've been thinking about it. Does that mean we're being too greedy? We want to have the best for ourselves and for others, like how I want this tree to grow tall because I think that's what's good for it. But is it though? A lot of times more doesn't really mean better. It also happens when I'm writing stories. I always want to put the most exciting things together, but that always makes the story less interesting. Yeah, right, as if any reader wants to read the second most exciting story ever. I thought you looked up to the lives of you and those monsters. I want to be as strong and as smart and as brave as you, but you shouldn't try to be me. And don't get the wrong idea, I'm neither strong nor brave. In fact, the Slayer and Spire ended up the way they did because of their constant need to do more and more. That's why I'm not using any more fertilizer. I'll let the tree keep growing by itself, but if it doesn't, that's fine too. I wonder why my parents didn't use fertilizer for our crops when I was little. I never really put that much thought into it. My sister was much skilled when it came to horticulture. Why didn't you learn anything from her? Why indeed is something I have come to regret, but perhaps I can learn from you. Well, if you have any questions, ask away. Unlock the true potential of agriculture. Alright, we got the final one. $800 advanced component. So that's another 800. Plus another 40. And a computing unit. Nice. Wait, this is open now? When did this open? Keyblade Jade consumes few charges on the third hit of the triple slap to inflict much higher damage. I don't know if we'll get to the boss tonight, because I'm probably going to be ending. Well, I'll probably be ending in an hour. Alright, those guys don't... Unless I do the... I haven't changed my jades around for a while. Internal damage. Yes. And then... Let's do that. Dang it, so close. $120. Oh, did I get switched to full control? I need to switch back to water flow. Alright, elevator's back on. Alright. I guess this is where I need to go. Imperium Bulletin Board, Digital Bulletin Board. The vital sequence are ready. Nuclear is going dormant. All services in the Imperium District have ended. All passengers should report to the Enlightenment Sanctum. Then the long interstellar journey of Solarian practitioners could seek comfort in the various life and entertainment facilities in the Imperium District. Stress-relieving agents were added to all food and drink in the district in order to maintain the emotional stability of all passengers. That's interesting. Alright, full control is screwing me over. Okay, so this is where I need to go. So I'll be back in just a second. Can I... Oh, wait, you can change this in your... There we go. Here's the map. Hey, Mr. Need a tour? As I was saying, how'd it go again? Enjoy a sublime eternity amongst the Elgin foothills. New Cumberland, the second home of your dreams. How about a drink? What do you say? You serve alcohol? No, not since they ran out. This temple only serves stories. What will it be? Have you decided on your order? How should I say this? No one's in charge. During the planning and construction of the Imperium District, Lord Fuxi was the one in charge. However, Lady Nuwa seems to be the only person I've seen around these days. Lady Nuwa pays little attention to affairs outside of her own banquets. I recommend contacting the Death Guardian logistics team. Banquets? All those banquets make me tremble with envy. Lady Nuwa hosts a banquet every 10 years in the depths of the Enlightenment Sanctum. It's a spectacular event exclusive to the Fang clan and their closest VIP friends. You may not qualify and you don't even look like a legal adult, but you can still try your luck. Good idea, I'm sure they won't mind the company. As a reminder, if you're out and about, the Tianhao virus in your body will continue to spread. Alcohol and intense exercise can also accelerate organ failure. Before making your way over, you should understand that you are responsible for any consequences involved. No greeting, how improper. You can keep ignoring me, but you're not going to find any other facility to interact with. These entertainment facilities were designed to run for too long. They all became useless after Solarians went to sleep. Restaurants, tea houses, taverns, and tailors in the Independent all ceased operation. Coupled with the high rate of accidents recently, it may not be particularly safe to walk around. What accidents? The rate of irregular awakenings has increased. They can't communicate and are extremely irritable. The system now classifies them as non-intelligent creatures, so I don't have to guide them. You're the only one that stands out. You're lucid, and I like that. Let me treat you to another drink. Would you prefer some free sleeping assistance? On this nearly endless voyage, it is only inevitable that some are awakened due to unknown anomalies. If you're one such person, please find the nearest robot and ask for sleep assistance. I have 10 different conversation modes, lullabies in different languages, and extensive collections of jokes that should help ease your nerves. Thanks, but I won't be needing your assistance. You're welcome. It's the least I can do for a wonderful friend like you. Once sleeping assistance has concluded, the guards will take you back to your hibernation pod. They are not amenable to delays or objections, so please cooperate. Goodbye. Leaving so soon? What a busy fellow. See you soon. I'm here if you never need to chat. Oh, you want my map data chip? Interesting. You have a good idea, but you're a bit too impulsive. Once the chip is removed, our destinies will be undone. Bring me 400 gin, let me make a copy for you. It'll be our little secret. No, that's how it's done. Here, take it. It's yours. Alright, we got the chip for this area. See, that's so much better. Okay, so I unlocked the shortcut to the node. Right, elevator is up. That was just a little chest. I'm curious what this pink stuff is on the ground. It's that same orange stuff that I haven't been able to cut through down that middle area. Oh, this is like a. Oh, this is, I guess, a free seal. Nura Fuxi, welcome to the most glorious era. What do you think you're doing, dabbling in these lower class pursuits? With the wealth of our family as a human for a millennium, we can turn this crisis into an opportunity. Is this banquet ready? Everyone must be exhausted from getting here. Has the play started yet? Is that our 6th seal? It's been a while, Yi. Since when did you become a thief? Stealing souls is a capital offense according to Council law. Oh, has the esteemed Fang Clan finally taken an interest in law? You seem to have changed a lot too, Nuwa. To be honest, I couldn't care less about whatever your deal is. But my brother complained that you were disturbing our play. I knew it. That was really foolish just now. Let's make a deal. I'll let you grab what you need if you promise to leave quickly, okay? I have banquets planned for every 10 years, but thanks to your meddling, this one will have to go ahead a bit early. Banquets, have you not seen the state of the Empyrean District? Well, I guess you weren't there when we finished construction. The design and architecture ended up very tacky and the restaurants were just atrocious. We should have recruited more chefs onto the island. There was a mistake on our part. But we make do with what we have. I mean, we just have to accept living in these subpar conditions, right? I'm talking about the horrors and living corpses strewn across your district. There are clearly people who can't adapt to their soulscape, but there's no need to fuss over a few hooligans. Centuries have passed like this. There's nothing the guards or desk guardians can't handle. Your appearance, however, is indeed unexpected. You really have no idea. You know, excuse me, I always feel sleepy right after waking up. Well, I must take my leave. My brother and our guests are waiting. I don't care if you're here for revenge or whatever, but you should go to your mentor, Eagle, instead of coming up here to bother with us. Oh. Fuxi seal contain the character being signifies integrity. Oh, so yeah. That very much seems like there's going to be a triple jump. Pingler Recipe Collection. Advanced Recipe Collection for Professional Chefs. The warning on the cover. I asked amateurs to have firefighting equipment at hand when attempting the new recipes within. Desk Guardian keys found number 39, log entry. Desk Guardian recording device 5. The deceased broke into a restaurant to steal food. Upon failing to find, he committed suicide to mental illness. No, that's not it. Why won't it record what I'm saying? We got an order to execute another one of those crazy bastards. Except the thing is, they weren't crazy at all. He made some strange noises, but I knew what he was saying, including the part where we all became monsters. When the posture started to appear, he killed himself right in front of me. It's not possible. He must be lying. The souls won't lie to us. Turtle Scorpion. Oh! Avoid the scorpion endemic to Greece fights, but it makes it popular to keep as a pet. However, its hair contains a deadly poison, so it must be kept away from children. Okay. Oh, okay, so that's how we open that door. Check out the new area unlocked before calling it a stream. Sorry for the lack of commentary today. How you doing, dear brother? I accidentally cut my hand a while back. I'm in poor health right now, and the wound won't heal. It hurts everywhere, and doing everything alone is so tiring. I wish you were here. Can't you come back to me, even if it's just for a moment? Where are you? Please won't you come back? Aww. I almost forgot what this flute sounds like. You came back. Yeah, I got caught up with something. I didn't think they'd... The disease acted quickly as if it weren't all prearranged. They ascended after only a few days. It's probably for the better. Those two were inseparable. I'm sorry. It's okay. I know how you feel for missing the funeral. I wasn't even the one with the most to mourn for. Your trip home must have been really chaotic. They say the hospitals have all been totally overwhelmed. Every house I saw was covered in white cloths. When I looked down, and the ground was covered in these white fungal flowers. The whole of Penglai will end up like this soon. It's as if this disease is depriving us of color itself. Really, I think the sea of flowers look quite pretty. It's as if everything's returning to their original colors after their suffering ends. Don't talk nonsense, there's nothing pretty about corpses. Sorry, and this was an expected outcome, but the Terra is slowly growing out of control. If necessary, we'll have to shift the whole schedule forward by... Yeah, I know you don't like hearing about this, but could this just be our destiny? I think this has a simple explanation. After eating the borrowing from Penglai, it's simply time for us to pay it all back. Creation and destruction were never meant to interfere. Are you feeling okay? It's like you're a different person today. No, I never changed. Listen to me. Mom and Dad didn't really leave. I can feel it. Tiaha is just the transition. It's not the end. Life and death are one, then when the end comes, we won't disappear. We will just return to heaven and earth. As long as we have lived, Tao will remember everything. I've heard enough. No, let me finish. If I pass on one day, please promise to not mourn for me. I said that is enough. You're not going anywhere, and I'm never going to let you end up like Mom and Dad. Give me some time. Your new life on New Colin will be a million times better. I'll come back to pick you up once everything is ready. Okay. Don't dwell too much on it. Solarians are more resilient than you think. If we're united under one cause, nothing can destroy us. We will persevere. Oh, that was easy. Okay, I was gonna say, is this a lift? Alright, it looks like we'll be able to... It looks like once we finish this area, we'll be able to clear what's ever infecting these guys. But I am probably going to be in here in just a second. Oh, this is progress. Bad news, my lord. The data from the Imperial District is highly unusual, just as you had predicted. The entire district, and especially the Enlightenment Sanctum, has turned into a living hell. What happened here, does the data say?
Okay.
With the limited time available, I've only done a preliminary report. I've also provided Lord Crawford with a copy of. Where Lord could reach to speak directly with you. This looks like a total disaster and the most troublesome kind, too. I'm almost certain that those monsters and chunks of flesh mutate from our people. No wonder. I could see Solarian features among a few of them. I think they can even affect people who are still inside their soulscapes. It doesn't make any sense. The Tianhao virus should have stopped mutating long ago. You don't have a way to trace the cause yet, but at least I know that in my zone nothing like this has happened in the last 500 years. I don't get it. The Imperial District has always been the safest passenger area. Could Noah and Fuxi have something to do with it? Noah seemed unaware of anything. I don't think these spoilbats could pull off anything like this. Okay, I'll continue doing more detailed analysis with Abacus. I just hope the spread of the mutant strain can be brought under control. You'll need to find a way to suppress them after you collect all the soul seals. Who knows how many more of them can be saved. No matter what happens, we must not give up. You're right, good luck and stay in touch. This is for you, Uncle Chubby. For me, it's a palette vase. Who taught you how to make one of these? I asked Abbas what kind of gifts you would like. He said that people of Ying have a custom of painting stories on vases. The glaze could have been applied more, but for an 8-minute it's passable. I actually had one I was more satisfied with, but you broke it. Why would you do such a thing? The perpetrator has come to confess. It's no big deal, it's actually gave me a chance to practice some more. So what story did you paint on this face? It's a story about me, Uncle Chubby, and you living together here. Is that so? I see. I see the tears welling up in your eyes. If you want to cry, you should just let it all out. Shut up, you're just saying things. What, did I do a bad job paying you? No, this is the first time I've ever received a gift like this. Thanks, kid. Lurky, no spoilery. I'm about to end, actually, Domo, so... But, this game is pretty fun. I think if you like Metroidvanias, you should check it out. I think you'll like this book. Let me see. 2 sky peppers, 1 caddy of fish rice. Oh, this is a recipe. Not just any old recipe. It's a collection of recipes from the best chefs on Penglai. It actually might be Penglai. But, you know what? I don't really care how it's pronounced. I get it now. This is just a way for you to complain about the food I make. These recipes seem a little over the top. I mean, carve a radish into the shape of a dragon? That's not gonna make it taste better. Traditional Aristotic cooking emphasizes both flavor and presentation. Drop the guillotine on one boss that asked to die. Oh, okay, yeah. Not really. I came from a Taoist family and we made do with simple meals. What? You did all that explaining and then you tell me you never had any before? That may be true, but we still had a lot of choices. That's the best dish you ever had in your life? I might be able to make it. That'd be Phoenix egg fried rice using leftover rice. I forget how long it's been since I last had it. You should have told me earlier egg fried rice is easy. I'll make some for you next time. I think you're better off not trying. I prefer to keep those delicious memories intact. Oh, yeah. What the hell is this? It's even got a tag on it. I guess it's became fashionable to keep one of these as pets. I don't understand it either. Prices for these scorpions skyrocket once they are bred and modified to be docile and affectionate. The only thing they didn't modify was their venom. Pets animals should be raised and slaughtered. Absolute nonsense. It's so salty and that tough shell gets stuck between my teeth. What's the point of raising one if it doesn't even taste good? Pets aren't usually raised for consumption. What's troubling you so deeply that even alcohol can't alleviate it? Nothing, just some complicated feelings. People from the village have been coming to me asking me to make medicines and antidotes. What a pain in the ass. I'm not really the benevolent type, but they keep begging, so I always end up helping. Some old geezer brought me some newly made bedding to thank me. They also mended the holes in a few of my clothing. I'm not used to the villagers treating me like this. If they're treating you well, that's what's there to worry about. I was thinking if I got along with those stupid villagers, what would the girl think of me? That girl again? You mentioned that name a lot. You have no idea how frustrated she could get. She knew about everything and suspected that there was something going on in our village. No one believed her. They thought she had gone insane. One day she found a secret passage deep inside the forbidden cave. She said she was going to unveil the truth and impress everyone. I wanted to go along, but no matter what, she wouldn't let me. That was the last time I saw her. Chances are she bumped into a guard. The ignorant just started saying she was speared away from her for her insolence. Before I knew it, we had already chosen a shaman for the village. They used the guard's story to intimidate everyone to following the wolves. What a crock of shit. Is that why you're always wandering around? Are you trying to find her? At first I did, but the more I witnessed, the less I hope I had of her being alive. Whatever, at least I got as far as here. The girl didn't teach me all those things in vain. I just need to get stronger. Maybe one day I won't have to rely on others. You can always go on your own journey. But you can't even begin to imagine the loneliness you will have to endure. You have to be sure it's what you want. These bugs are really commonplace where I grew up. They live near water and it calls the deaths of a few careless kids every summer. Munch, that's to be expected. Kids will drown no matter how shallow the water. It's not that. Not only are they highly poisonous, so numb, they can also release electric currents when in danger. It tastes sweet and sour, sticks a bit to the teeth, but not bad overall. What a pity. If the girl could have lived a few more years, she would have been able to see all this. You can go and tell all the other villagers. They don't really need to know. I thought I knew the whole truth. I suspected the shaman was hiding an entire peach grove behind the mountains. But this is completely different from anything I had imagined. Ignorance should be nice sometimes. You're drunk. I thought you wanted to prove you were right, even if it spelt the end of your life. You know, maybe ignorance is kind of bliss. Received. Beginning to parse map data. Have you thought of the issues that might arise if I take all the resources? That is none of my business. No wonder you were left here. But that is what I'm going to call it for the night. Tomorrow we will probably get another soul. I don't know. I'll probably get another soul and then try to clean up some of the map again.